I think people consume way too much news. Right? Like they consume way too much news.
What do you mean by that?
Like, so people think that the news is how you become an informed citizen, when really they'd be better off reading biographies or, reading history books. Like, understanding the trivia of the moment is not being informed. How many people could tell you exactly what, Trump or so-and-so tweeted or what the breaking story on CNN was? And then if you really sort of quiz them on like how our system of government works, they have no idea, right? And so I sort of urge people to think bigger picture and to think longer term and to study sort of information that's not in real time, but information that's likely to have a long shelf life. I think people consume way too much news. I think about this with sports, right? Like, I love watching sports, but me watching Sports Center on Tuesday speculating about whether so-and-so is going to play or not has no bearing on whether the doctors clear them to play or not, right? So we do this with the news. We watch, how are they going to respond to this, right? Like, they'll either respond or they won't, right? Or like, is he going to be impeached? He will or he won't, right? Like, people are consuming the information because it feels like you're participating when really you're just watching people give you their opinions.
So what do you do then?
With each other.
Do you listen to the news?
I don't. I don't watch any television news. I think television news is designed to mostly make you want to watch more television news. Okay. Like, when you go to the airport, did you know CNN has a deal with most of the major airports in the United States that pays them to run CNN on all those screens in the airport. So when you're at the airport, you could be sitting there reading a book. You could be sitting there talking to your kids. You could be there, just having some quiet alone time. Instead, you're glued, to whatever the latest outrage is. So I opt out of that entirely. When I do,
meaning you don't have it on your phone.
No,
you obviously you're not going looking for it, but you cut it off on your phone.
I cut it off on my phone. I don't use social media on my phone.
You don't have social media now.
I have social media. I don't have it on my phone.
On your phone,
right? Because I don't want to be scrolling the feed and seeing. Again, the news is I guess of some value. People's opinion about the news is like of even less value, right? Yeah. So I don't do that. And then I pay for the New York Times, but I try to consume it with a lag time. So like I don't want to read it 5 times a day. I want to maybe check in once or twice a week. And I want to read the important things that have stood, right? Are they going to announce it today? Or are they going to announce it tomorrow? What do you think the announcement? This is not news. This is opinion. And a lot of times, I mean, I'm sure you see this with sports. You'll get on one of these panels and you realize like half these people don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like they've never been on the field, right? They're what they're saying runs completely counter to your direct experience as an athlete. And people at home are just, eating it up, like thinking that this is the truth, and it's not.